And we should be live now. Excellent.
Woo.
All right. Well, I hope you forgive me for munching on some mixed nuts here at my table because I just barely got home. The roads were very snowy and there were lots of cars, so it took me a while and I didn't get a chance to eat very much beforehand. But I'm happy to be here. And yeah, this will be the last episode of this little Blockbusters adventure. So, yeah, as always, we have Funky Pepe, a Blaze Guy, and we will have Sora Wiz, hopefully, in the near future, when he comes back. I spent the last couple of minutes kind of setting up the scene for this final showdown, which I haven't brought you guys to that board yet, but I will in just a moment. But to kind of recap, so as you can see with what, so you can see Sora's view of Tailspire up in that map up there. This big sort of like computer room area. Oh, Sora's back. Hello. Is, let's see, a Blaze Guy and Pepe are, what? Oh. I still have my, apparently I still had my stream category to Brawlhalla. That's because I forgot to, yeah. Hopefully it should change now.
Yeah.
I hope.
You were grinding.
Grinding ranked climb. Anyway, yeah, so Sora, I was just recapping what's happening. So what you see in Sora's view of Tailspire there is this secret computer room beneath the base that Syn, the leader of Deadly Syndicate, she finally showed up and showed you guys that she's been spending the last little while kind of looking deeper into what makes Block, the corporation, tick. And she strongly suspects that Block runs all of the legislature and the, the courts and the bureaucracy and even the Optimist, the president, all determined by AI algorithms. And yeah, but also she of course also corroborated the all the stuff that you guys have found about Professor Splat's connection to Sakura Doki losing all of her having her wallet empty. You guys decided that you wanted to visit Professor Splat. Like you were going between going after Block and meeting Professor Splat. And I figured either one of those would have been a pretty epic confrontation. You guys decided you wanted to talk to Professor Splat because you hadn't met him before. So you are currently in the boardroom of the corporation known as Ledgeri, which is the company that's over the financial ledger. Paquali, hello. Good to see you. Thanks for coming by.
Yo.
And I'm now summoning the players to the board where all this stuff is happening. Hopefully you'll be able to find the room again this time. So the boardroom that you're in is again in the building next, kind of like next to this building, several floors up.
We still can control the character, so if we click on the portrait, it takes straight
Sorry,
up
what?
to there. So, like if you click on the character on the top left, the camera moves to, point at it.
There we go. Perfect. All right.
Nice.
So yeah, you were in this you were in the waiting room for a while, but then you finally barged in. And Sora was kind enough to remind me that he took 2 damage from kicking a locked pull door.
I don't know what you're talking about. That never happened.
Anybody got some heals?
And anyway, you guys had a bit of a conversation with Professor Splat and the board of directors of Ledgeri. Professor Splat mostly though. You all hated him instantly, as far as I could tell, or pretty quickly. Which is what I was hoping for.
Let's go. Wait, no, that means we fell into his trap.
No, so what I mean is obviously I'm the one who wrote this character. Any writer, any DM, any dungeon master is happy when people have a reaction to their characters, right? So the fact that you don't like it, maybe I am planning something, but the fact that you don't like him is that means you didn't have you weren't meh about it. That's the worst thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, Aster, hello. Good to have you here on our final episode
Hi,
of Blockbusters.
Aster.
But yeah, after a decent amount of talking, you guys decided you hated him enough that you wanted to try to duke it out against him. So you may remember last time there were like 6 board members here. They've all left. They saw there's going to be a fight here. They all left the room,
What words?
leaving you 3 with Syn and Professor Splat. And he said, "All right, you, all right, you fetchers, listen up." He says, "We can do this the easy way, where you just walk away and let me just take care of things. I'm giving you one last shot, or we can do this the hard way, where I kick y'all's trash in front of an audience of hundreds of thousands."
Oh, he's streaming. Okay.
Clout.
Yeah, so
We can
yeah,
get
Professor
free clout
Splat
no
is
matter if we
another
lose.
Free clout. Free clout. Free clout. We're out here farming
onto this.
impressions.
All right. He's like, "All right, you asked for it. Everybody, roll initiative."
Let's do this.
I'll also
I'll
mention
roll
while
for
you guys are
myself.
rolling initiative, I'm
Do
not
you roll
100% sure how long this session will be. It might be shorter than other ones. It depends.
Depends how the fight goes.
Maybe if you
Alrighty.
guys die instantly or something. I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm
I
gonna
got a
fly
1.
over and see what I rolled because he rolled a 1, but I'm pretty sure I rolled a 19.
I saw 19.
I rolled an 8.
Yeah, I rolled 19.
And let me also roll for Professor Splat here.
June's camera shy. That's why she's
Okay.
not very.
So, Kaz got 19, June got 1, and then Riku got 8, was it? Did you guys
Yes.
add your respect? Well, I think
Constitution,
even adding your respective. Well, it's dexterity this time.
Yeah.
Oh, we're adding dexterity to that.
Okay, so it'd be 0.
Yeah, you add your to your
Oh, it'd be
initiative,
nine.
or
Yeah,
whatever
I-
your
then I
bonus.
was-
Well,
It was an
sorry.
18 then.
Whatever your
Got mine.
whatever your initiative bonus is at the top, near the top of your character sheet, that is your dexterity modifier, or your
Okay.
initiative modifier, or whatever.
You don't add
yeah.
anything to a 1 though, right?
18.
So, well, right. Usually I just count that as a critical fail.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll take it.
Okay, let me figure out. Well, let's see. What initiative are we looking at here? We got. Oh, and I need to also. Oops. I need to also roll for Syn as well. Oh dear.
Sin rolled the load in the.
Interesting.
Syn didn't roll great on initiative anyway. So let's see. Kaz got 18. We got and then and then. I think that is the order. I should probably also.
Or is wait, whoa! Why is there a corporate worker in here?
I did not name the miniature.
Wait a sec.
I failed to name the miniature.
Rookie mistake.
Rookie
Barrett.
mistake. Okay. Anyway.
Not like you designed this entire world from scratch.
Imagine.
Imagine.
doing that. Anyway, Kaz, you are the first one up.
So, we're partying. Yo! Look at that! Cream's out here with the 9th month of their tier 1, their sub. Sheesh! Sheesh! Sorry, I had to interrupt for that one. We need some lore poggers in chat.
Oh my gosh, Supreme! Thank you so much for the subscription.
Called it out. The delayed 30-second food in mouth.
I was busy eating nuts. My gosh. Hi, Supreme.
Yay.
Good to have you here.
Twins pats on the floor. Let's go.
That's very much appreciated. Thank you. Anyway,
Funny
sorry.
side note: that cat getting head patted is actually my cat.
Is it really? That's awesome.
Yes, it's literally an image of my cat, but it's my roommate's emote.
Supreme, it's a room full of goats. Well, thanks. There's a chat full of goats right there.
Exactly.
So,
And washed up ex-leadership. Let's get it.
Yeah. So sorry, Sora. What did you want to do on your turn?
I forget how many spells and stuff that I have. You know what? We're just gonna start off hot. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna wait on that one. Sorry, I'm reading through my spells again.
Sure.
Let's see. You know, I'm just gonna start off fairly simple. Let me just check this real quick.
I'm curious about something. Something I haven't tried. I've been doing a lot of experimental things with this whole series. There is a possibility to put music in this.
Oh, Jesus.
In Tailspire?
Tailspire comes with some music.
Ooh.
So I'm curious.
Yeah, there it
There we
is.
go. Yep. There was a in the atmosphere settings of on the top left. You can do a lot of things like I can change day and night. I can change fog and exposure and post effects and whatever. Also the ambient noise and the music. I'm not sure if the chat can hear it. Most of the music, of course, is clearly fantasy themed, like A Wizard's Tale or Battle Goblin Attack or Dark Caverns. But there is one called Techno Mystics.
This is definitely a boss fight.
Yeah, I was hoping it would be.
And here we go.
I'm not sure if the chat can hear it necessarily, but hopefully they can. It's going
fingers
through my-
crossed. So I figured out what I want to do.
Okay.
I am going to place an attack with my spell Guiding Bolt.
Guiding Bolt. Okay.
It is 120 foot range, so I'm just gonna send it right up the gut.
All right.
It's a ranged melee spell. Make a attack against the target. On hit, the target takes 46 radiant damage. And the next attack roll made against the target before the end of your next turn has advantage.
Okay. So
thanks to the mystical dim light.
Okay.
Yep. However, because I am casting it with level 3, now I also gain an extra 2d6 of damage. So it's 66.
Right?
It is actually a level 1.
Oh wait. So something about yeah. So you're casting it as a. Sorry. Are you saying you're trying to cast this as a 3rd level spell?
Yes.
But
I got it at level 1.
Do you have 3rd level spell slots?
Yes, I have 3rd level spells available.
Cool. So yeah, so just know that you will be using a 3rd level spell slot to cast this spell at 3rd level.
Okay.
So you can
I have that available.
Yeah, so so you can change the power of the spell, but you're also spending a more powerful resource for it.
Okay. Well, if we want to start with a bang, why not start with a bang?
You know
Am I right?
Why not? Why not? Yep.
So I'll use Guiding Bolt. Nine, and then which skill do I use for that again?
So you would be attacking with
Wisdom, right?
Yeah.
So that is a 14.
So it's your wisdom plus your proficiency bonus. So you would also add +2 to it.
Okay, so it'd be
16. 14 plus 2.
I've got +2, so yeah.
Okay, 16. That is enough to hit.
That is enough to hit.
You
So
can
by
roll your
that, that is 1, 2,
6d6
3, 4,
damage.
5, 6d6 worth of damage.
Oh my gosh, I don't know if you guys have rolled that many dice before.
No, we
For
have
damage,
not.
Anyway. 27.
27.
Whoa.
God damn,
Oh
Mark!
my goodness. Okay.
Oh, you love to see it.
He
Oh,
loves
man,
to see
okay.
it. That is 3 6s, 1 5.
Boom. Or maybe it's more appropriate. Maybe more like a laser. Like boom, bang. It's like right in like I imagine like right square on his chest. He's like,
Hey, we wanted to start with a bang.
That was quite the hit. Oh my goodness, that was fantastic.
Alrighty,
Okay.
ladies and gentlemen, that was a great episode of.
No, not so fast. Anyway, I just love this effect, being able to like, boom, just like that. Perfect. Okay.
Demolished.
So that was your turn, right?
Yep.
All right.
I'm just gonna stay stood where I'm at.
Oops. Sorry. It is now
Skip this
his turn.
turn.
And what he's no. Sorry, I keep forgetting
I get
that
it.
Sora often actually clicks the next button, which moves the initiative line. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So Professor Splat, kind of like he stands there and says, "Okay, all right, you guys mean business. I'll show you business. I'll show you effort's business." He takes out his phone, and like from the back of his phone, instead of like one of those pop sockets, it kind of like expands into like immediately becomes like a stand, just like a built-in collapsible stand that just kind of comes out, and he holds it there. Actually, no. Why would it be a stand? It would be like a pair of blades. It's like a little drone that just like flies there in the air. He lets go of it, and his phone is just still up there in the air. And it says, "What's up, my students, my fellow acorns? It's your boy, Professor Splat here, here to give a royal beating to some people who are trying to do some rather nefarious things to my wallet. And dare I say, the ledger itself. Let's check out these losers." And kind of like playing it all up and everything. And he says, "Hey guys, you know what? I think. So how do you feel about that? Are you guys okay with this? Yeah, that's what I thought. So I'll tell you what I'm gonna do." And he points straight at Kaz, and he says, "I'm gonna need a boost from you guys," talking to the chat.
Ah, so he's got that good old Sakura Doki.
So he is rolling a persuasion check against a certain DC, and let's see how good his persuasion is. That is actually, hold on. Yeah, it'd be persuasion. Oh, that is so close, but not quite. The boost was not quite strong enough. He almost barely made it. What he would have done is he would have made it so that he gains advantage on his attacks against you, Sora, until the end of his next turn. But that doesn't happen. He just barely misses it.
Started streaming at the wrong time.
Come on,
Thinking of
guys.
viewers.
I mean, he did kind of open it up with getting absolutely clapped.
Yeah.
So
yeah, we'll definitely say that like some people are like, I don't know. He got like blasted back there. And he says, all right, you people, talking to his chat. All right, you people want to prove yourself. You want to prove yourself, and you think you guys know what it takes. All right, I'm gonna unleash you to these losers. And so the phone kind of turns towards you, and you see this strange energy kind of like emanating around you. It is quite similar to what you've seen Sakura Doki do, except that it seems the energy of the chat kind of becomes manifest and turns into an elemental, like just this swirling like form of like just swirling fandom of chaos, essentially. And so now, alongside him, is a fandom elemental, essentially. So instead of a fire elemental or an air elemental, this is made up of like the internet, like energy and like toxicity and like boosting and whatever that his chat has. Hundreds of thousands of people, not the people themselves, but like their energy, their attention, their engagement personified in this creature.
Amazing.
The top gift.
Future looks great, doesn't it? So now this elemental is going.
If you're top dono of the day, you get to be the elemental.
Yep. All right, so this thing is going to go up, and let's see what it's going to do. It's going to. It's going to go up to June here because June is the first person it sees. It's going to try to slam. It's going to try to like punch you a couple times, basically.
So aggressive.
All right. So first, it gets an 11 to hit. Does that hit?
My armor class is 11.
Then it hits.
Right. It
If it matches, it hits. And that's okay. It whiffs. So you only get hit once.
Way.
So good on you for that. June takes 12 fire damage.
12? Okay.
All right, and that will conclude Professor Splat's turn. Riku.
Okay. What do I have in my arsenal? You think it's against TOS to pull out a gun on his stream?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter,
Do
though.
you care?
I just hit
about,
the zoo with a fucking lightning bolt.
Do you
Excuse my
care
French.
about TOS, Riku? Do you care about the
I mean, only
TOS
if I'm-
on Professor Splat's stream?
I care about the TOS
Only
on
if
your-
I get punished, but yeah. No, I do not. So I'd say sawed-off shotgun, but if I can move closer to him, and
Oh, you could move like to here.
yeah, so let's just get on the table like he did last episode, and let's show him.
By the
This
way,
is called
I noticed that my
asserting your
webcam
dominance.
froze for some reason. I've been having that problem a lot. I need to figure out what's going on with that. So for now,
Alrighty, Darren, I'm the face of the stream now.
I've turned off my
The only
webcam,
face.
but you should still be able to hear me pretty well. But so that's why I
Where
turned
do
off
you
my
wanna
webcam because it
turn?
froze. All right,
I am.
go ahead, Ablaze guy.
Okay, what do I roll for this? Because I
Wait,
forget.
where do you want to move?
So yeah, so
I mean, on the table, like,
want to-
I guess as close as I can to him,
you
on
want
the
to attack
table.
Professor Splat.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
with the
guess
sawed-off shotgun.
closest would be like if you avoid getting in the range of the elemental. Maybe here, I guess.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, I would say that because the elemental would have an attack of opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Then, would I have to get off the table, or would I?
No,
I mean, you're just at head level, so it's probably just Blicky.
Yeah.
So you wanted to attack with, you said your sawed-off shotgun?
Yes.
Okay.
It has never failed me. I do not remember, but I'm gonna remember. It has never failed me.
Okay. So yeah, go ahead and make an attack roll with the d20.
Okay, D20. Let me do this. D20. It is a 20.
It's a 20. Okay.
Yeah.
So whatever the damage is for your weapon, you get to roll twice the number of dice.
And I did not write that down for some reason, so
Okay. So let me look that up real quick.
Write
Shotgun
that down.
is sawed-off shotgun is 3d4. So you get
So
to
you
roll.
said roll.
You get to roll 6d4.
okay. Wait, who does?
Do you want me to roll that for you? Riku?
Oh yeah, you roll it. Yeah, you roll it.
64.
Yep.
That's crazy.
You guys are rolling a lot of dice today. 11. Okay, that,
I mean, that ain't much, but like, it's still a lot.
that's honestly pretty good.
If I remember, I did 27 damage.
You did
right?
27.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he just did how much?
11 was it? Yeah. You did more damage.
The Phantom Elemental did 11, yeah.
And so did I, so we're evening it out. But like Sora does he does like almost 3 times more damage than me when he's like 30 feet away from him and I'm just point blank with like so many BBs in his face. And I do like 3 times less damage than him. How does that make sense?
It's
must be
shotgun
upgrading
versus a
fucking-
literal thing that's as hot as the surface of the sun.
Of course.
Alright. So, is that it for you, Blaze Guy?
Yes.
Okay.
So we've done 38 total damage.
Now, Pepe, it is June's turn.
I just realized I'm in the way pretty much.
You
Not
said
necessarily.
he's streaming from a device, right? So he pulled up a device and started the stream. Is that correct?
He, yeah, his phone is just kind of floating there next to him, and he's streaming all the action.
Because there's this spell from the Technomancers, right? It's called the Knack. And apparently, I can use it to completely shut down a device if I know how to do that. Okay.
Ooh.
Here's the thing. It specifies you can like turn off a switch of the device. And I guess a phone does not have a switch. I'm not sure. If I can do that, I will do it. But it's up to you. If
I
you
mean,
let
it does
me.
have a power button.
That's true. So, sorry, which power from the sorcerer are you using here?
It's a spell called Knack. It's a cantrip.
Oh,
In the
knock.
page, I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm sorry. It's K-N-A-C-K.
Knack.
Yes.
Like a knack for it.
Oh, interesting. Let me look. To
I've had this from the start of the year, but I never really used it.
Yes,
You can do like a lot of things. but
Yes.
One of them is
This is from the
turning off the
Technomancer's
device.
textbook, right?
yes, page 123, I think.
I'm trying to find
Again, if you don't, if it's like if it doesn't fit this situation, I will just do something else. But
it. I'm looking. I'm looking over the text to make sure. Where there it is. Okay.
so you can create an augmented reality object. You can
It
change the
allows minor
display,
influence over nearby machine technology.
and it's the fourth. The fourth.
Cause a
item?
display device you can see.
You
Cause an
put
audio
a
device you can see to
visible power
play.
switch.
Okay, so Knack is kind of like. Okay, it does say, yeah, like you said, you instantly flip a visible power switch or button on
And
a
that's-
device to
you
turn it
have
on
to,
or
like,
off.
You have to like see the power switch, I guess.
So this is like a normal like phone. There would be some kind of like power button, or there would be some kind of like, well, with our cell phones we have like not necessarily a power button. You have to hold it, but if you just push it, then it just puts the device to sleep.
Okay.
But I guess also, you know what? Yeah, you can do that
Here's the thing. I'm not sure if I'm in range anyway, so I think I would need
within
to,
60
like,
feet, right?
it's
So 30
third.
feet. 30 feet? Yeah, you're. 30 feet is 6 tiles. You're within range.
Oh, okay. Because otherwise I would like just.
Pat
play
Hyena,
another
hello.
turn.
Hyena's saying kill.
Destroy. Okay, I will try to do it then. Instantly. If you let me, I will just do that.
Okay, and I'm pretty sure it just happens.
It
I
says
believe.
one
Although,
out-
actually, you know what? Since it is someone else's phone, that would likely have some security. I need you to roll a technology check to. Actually, well,
What?
yeah, roll a technology check to see if you're able to successfully get
Okay.
control over his phone.
I'll take it. That's it.
What?
Wait.
What? Are you serious?
I mean, that says I rolled it, but like, yeah.
Yes!
No way.
We're so good.
You know what? Oh gosh. Okay, you know what happened because of that? No, so the phone shuts off, which was the source of the stream. The stream ends, and that means the chat is gone.
Let's go.
I was about to call that. The second he said knack, I'm like, wait, there's no way. There's no way. If he turns off the phone, that removes chat. That should get rid of the elemental.
Wow.
Oh.
I was not expecting that.
Pepe, I could kiss you.
I had this spell from the beginning of the campaign, and I was like waiting for a moment to.
Talk about a clutch situation.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay. Well.
God.
All right then.
Anyway, I think you can just like turn it on again.
That is your turn, I believe.
But wouldn't wait
City.
to turn it on again? He would have to utilize a turn, right?
Well, he would have to pick it up and push. Yeah, so it would take.
Because that would utilize an action.
That would use an action. Yeah, in order to start the stream again, he would have to use an action to start the stream.
And another one to do the intro. No.
And then has to do the intro again.
An action to start the stream. An action to put up the starting soon screen. An action to transition to the main screen. An action to do an intro. No.
Oh, you can click. First notice.
Anyway, next is going to be Syn. Now, Syn, as you may recall, was especially upset with Professor Splat, just like, treating his friends the way he did. And so, she is going to go up to him as well. And, let's see, what can she do here? What she does is she conjures up, about 3 crystal shards, 3, pink, purplish crystal shards, just out of thin air that sort of hover around her. And she conjures 4 of them, and she points them all directly at Professor Splat, essentially attacking with all of them in a single action. So, let me grab my dice here to see how well she rolls to hit. Oh my gosh. Professor Splat, she misses. The shards, basically Professor Splat came in and sort of elbowed her in the gut. Not dealing damage, but enough to deflect her attention so that all of the shards miss. Which is unfortunate. So, that is, she says, "Oh, you played dirty." And Professor Splat says, "What do you expect? You just got splat! Ha!" And next.
All right, now I just want to murder him.
You just got splat, son.
There's no dodge.
Anyway, Kaz, you're up. I honestly thought Syn would be pulling a lot of weight in this battle, but she's not off to a great start.
So, a bit of a sidebar for casting, say, as at a level 3. Can I not do that multiple times, or can I just keep slinging the same spell?
So basically, you can use the same spell as long as you have spell slots to do it. Basically, if you have 2 level 3 spells, you can cast it at level 3 twice. Or if you don't have any more level 3 spell slots anymore, then you'd have to cast it at a level 2 or level 1. Basically.
Okay,
so it depends on how many spell slots you have.
Okay.
And we have a bot. Okay.
I get offered
Dr.
promotion. Your
Splat.
channel. I'm just gonna block them so they can't come in my chat.
There we go.
Ha! Get banned, nerd.
Ban hammer.
Drop the hammer on him.
Man.
I am going to get close. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I am going to use the I want to use inflict wounds. It's a touch range spell, instantaneous. Make a melee spell attack against a creature you can reach. On hit, target takes 3d10 of necrotic damage.
Yep.
I will cast it from my level, just my standard level 1. So the 3d10 of necrotic damage.
Yeah. So make it so just like you did with the spell attack before. You make another spell attack here.
And then I have the +7.
Yeah, that's what you add to the roll.
So that's a 12.
12 total?
Yeah, I rolled a 5 + 7.
5 + 7. Okay. So you try to reach out your hand to cast inflict wounds, and he slaps your arm away and like, don't touch me! Oh gosh, you gross nerd.
Like, he's got room to talk. You look like a 70-year-old stuck in a burlap sack.
He sort of retorts by saying something like, I have an excuse to be a nerd, all right? I'm a professor. I have a doctorate, all right? And a master's. I have a PhD.
A doctorate
and
in
a
sucking.
In sucking. Okay, you know. What do you have? Like, you probably dropped out of your associate's degree.
Ooh.
Damn.
A holy man as such as myself has a Glock, so I don't need your stupid degrees.
I have my chat, and on his turn, he brings his phone out again, and let's see. And he says, "Hey, chat. Yeah, glad to be back. Hey, listen. They just stopped the stream. I think we need to do. I think we really need to we're pull out the punishment on them. What do you think?" So this time he's going to be trying to use. So this feature is called Fandom's Favor from the Technomancer's textbook.
Okay.
And let's see here. Basically, like, you know, when he tries to do like a more powerful thing with Fandom's Favor, he needs to roll better depending on what the thing is. Let me see here.
Hyena, you are completely correct.
Do we want to do that one, or do we want to do? Okay. And he says, "I think, hey, you wanna go? You wanna go? We'll handle this troll. Can you handle trolling like I can?" And he gets, that is, yep, that is enough. So he's using what's called the troll, he's using the troll favor, which basically means, again, to Kaz, because Kaz is the one he's talking to. He instantly casts the Hex spell. Without spending a spell slot, he just gets to cast Hex for free. Now what Hex means is that until the spell, up to an hour, this lasts for up to an hour, until the spell ends, when he deals damage to you, Kaz, he'll deal an extra 1d6 necrotic damage.
Wait, hold on. Sorry, I just remembered something. Riku hit him, right?
Yep.
With the shotgun.
Yep.
If I remember right, I used Guiding Bolt.
Oh, to get advantage.
Which, thanks to the Mystical Dim glittering on the target, he got extra damage.
Well, it's advantage, not extra damage, right?
Oh yeah, he rolled with advantage.
which he got a 20.
And he rolled a 20.
He rolled okay, so yeah,
I messed that one up.
We did forget to let him reroll, but he technically didn't need the reroll because he just got stupid lucky the first time.
Fair.
So,
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
I messed that one up myself.
No problem. We mess things up all the time. But yeah, so anytime he deals damage to you, Kaz, you will take an extra 1d6 necrotic damage.
Okay.
Also, so he gets to choose one ability. You now have disadvantage to dexterity checks.
Okay.
Any checks that are based on dexterity, you have disadvantage on them.
So that's -3, right?
Well, disadvantage means that you roll twice and take the lower of the two numbers.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And it's for ability checks, not attack rolls. But
okay.
Yeah. Anyway, that is his turn, and now it's Riku's turn. Because all that fandom stuff he was doing, that was a bonus action, not an action. So you stopped him from conjuring up the elemental again, but he was still able to do that fandom's favor of the bonus action. So, Blaze God, what do you want to do?
I want to see if I could use Arms of Your Astral Self.
Ooh, okay.
What's
Alright.
I mean, I could explain what it does from what I wrote down. 10 feet of you, enemy dex saving throw. Okay, that does not make sense. I think these are just like very, very, very short notes. So wait, spectral arms, unarmed strike, 5+ more than normal. Astral arms there for 10 minutes.
Yeah, basically, when you use that feature, you have these astral arms, and which gives you longer reach. I believe it gives you a little bit more damage, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's so cool.
So I'm guessing there are no moves like that it comes with. So you could use moves that are, I guess. Wait,
Well,
if I have
actually, where is it? Here we go. Arms of the astral self. But yeah, basically they let you attack, but at a distance. So you can step back 5 feet and attack without being at risk for like melee attacks from him.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I doubt he's gonna use a melee attack. So, I mean, I just want to put some variety in
Oh, yeah, of course.
this because I'll only use like flurry of blows, assault rifle, and shotgun all the time.
Honestly, go for it.
Okay, let's. I guess
You wanna step back
go,
then?
yeah, to the middle of the table, or I guess as far as I can go, while still being in range.
Wait, does he get an opportunity attack to do that?
Move him one more space. Move him like right there. There we go. Perfect.
Yes, the center of attention.
Center, yep. You're the centerpiece. Okay. Did you also want to attack?
I guess yeah.
Okay.
So, what would I be using?
So do you want to use your shotgun? Do you want to use your fists? Do you want to do something else?
I'm guessing
You can Fury of Blows from distance.
Yeah.
Flurry
you
of
can-
blows from a
You
distance.
can do flurry of blows.
My
from
new
here.
move.
Fury of Blows, he leads it back and drains it from 3.
So
This
let's
is
use that.
flurry of blows plus arms of the astral self. That's the that's what's
I love
going
it.
on there basically. You kind of have your
Yeah.
That's the
hand.
Fury of Blows, and then the Astral Arms. You're the Shoryuken.
So you get
Just a
to
uppercut.
but yeah, so you get to make it. So how flurry of blows works? You make an attack action, and afterwards you spend 1 key point to make 2 more attacks, unarmed attacks. So you could attack with your you could attack with your shotgun, and then you could punch, or if you just want to do all punches from here, whatever you want to do.
I mean, I don't want to use like the shotgun because like you guys are pretty close. and I don't know like the blast radius of it, so I guess.
I mean, blast radius would be.
Yeah, I mean that ain't gonna hit you. Okay, so I guess let's use the shotgun then. And then do the punch.
Am I wrong with that, Baron?
Shotgun, let's see here. Let me double check that. So, shotgun has, okay, the scatter property. No. So, the scatter property that the shotgun has, it doesn't do like a cone of damage. It basically just means that you can attack within 5 feet without disadvantage. And also, if you're farther away, you do like half damage, which you're not far enough away. So nothing is different about that.
Awesome.
Yeah, go ahead and attack.
Okay, so. Why don't I have any of this written down? Why don't I have like the moves, like what dice I roll?
So if you're doing it's a D20 to attack.
Yeah. D20, yeah, obviously for the roll. Okay, let's see. I'll roll this myself.
You've been rolling
A
really
17.
well. 17. Yeah, that hits. So now you get to roll 3d4 for the shotgun.
Okay, 3d4. Mm-hmm. Okay, 4, 1, and 2. I got 4, 1, and 2, so that is a 7.
7 damage. Okay. So now you can do 2 unarmed strikes, which are basically just punches with your astral arms. Which, so yeah, for each of these 2 attacks, you roll the d20 to see if you hit, and yeah. And these will be 1d4 damage each. So 2 attacks of 1d4 damage each.
Okay, d4.
Well, you roll the d20 first to see if you hit.
Okay, wait. So what do I do again? That was
roll
I like
roll a
I-
d20, then roll a d4.
Okay,
If you
D20.
hit with the d20, you roll the d4.
Yep.
Okay, I got a 3. Okay, my luck was running out.
I just noticed all the smooch from Pepe stuff going on in the chat.
Hey, Supreme asked what do you have to roll to get a smooch from Pepe? I
Yeah,
said
so
0 free
0
smooches
free.
from Pepe.
Wait, I did not have the chat open.
Pepe didn't even respond.
Supreme replied with agony.
Yeah, I see it now.
Free smooches from Pepe.
There we go. All right, so Blaze Guy, did your first punch hit? What'd you get for the d20 roll?
I think I said I got a 4
4.
or a 7.
So
Yeah, which definitely doesn't hit.
that misses. Roll one more time for your second and final punch of the turn.
Okay. D20. What is it gonna be? It's an 18.
Ooh, good. Roll a
No.
d4.
Okay. I have to keep searching up different websites. D4. It is a 2.
2 damage. 2 more damage.
I am not complaining.
You dealt damage. Okay. And that brings us over to June.
Just so you guys know, sidebar, we have done 47 so far.
Yes.
Okay. I'm pretty sure he's going to summon another Phantom Elemental, but I'm not... Like, he's probably not going to attack me. I don't know. Anyway, I won't shield myself. I will attack. With... Does Magic Missile... Can you, like, target all the missiles in Magic Missile to the same target?
Yeah, you can.
Then I will do that.
You will do that. You don't even need to roll. You don't need to roll the hit because the magic missiles just hit automatically. So you just need to roll 1d4 plus 1 for each of the 3. So 3d4 and you add 3 to it.
Okay. I will roll here, so...
I have not been very consistent with doing all the attack animation stuff, but 9, 10, 12 damage.
Let's go.
Alright. Excellent. Anything else, Pepe?
Not really, I will just stay here.
Okay. That brings us to Syn. So, with her previous attack having missed, she's going to try that one more time. So she's taking a slightly different approach. This time, she's sending her four crystal shards to kind of like swirl around his face a bit to try to distract him, before then just like, you know, having them like try to attack him.
Slam into his face.
That is much better.
16.
Okay, so each of these are essentially daggers. Daggers are 1d4 damage.
So 44.
Yep. So here we go. She
I love how we're just.
Oh yeah, we're creating all these piles of dice here.
I just love how. I just love how there's a nice graveyard in the street.
By the car.
Yeah, there's
Just so chat can see, there's a dice graveyard over here.
And it's just littered, like all this garbage is just like spilled from where that van was, and just like it's everywhere.
Wow,
There's
that is
another
actually a
one.
lot now that you're moving
Actually,
around.
you know what? You know what might be kind of fun though is if we littered the entire battle area with just all these dice.
Well, it's gonna land upstairs. It's not gonna roll in the conference room.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Yeah. Never mind. So
I mean, maybe if we lower them.
I'll go up here. I don't care. Yeah, putting the dice like in the room would probably confuse you guys too much. So
Hit what, 13?
yeah. So 13 damage. So she dealt 13 damage.
Wow.
50, 60,
And so yeah, she says,
70.
"Take that, Professor."
73
back
total damage.
To cause. I'm actually gonna put these dice back on the road. Here.
So, question for the DM.
Yeah.
I have a spell called Gust of Wind. If he respawns the elemental, does that count what it's created out of? This spell has a chance of dissipating gas or vapor.
Oh, right.
It extinguishes candles, torches, and similar unprotected flames in the area.
Okay.
The gust disperses gases and vapor, but it has for lantern flames, like protected flames, it has a 50-50 chance.
To extinguish them. I haven't. You know, this is like a fandom elemental is really weird. Although I am using fire elemental stats for this thing. Just because, you know, the fire of I should have said it was acid damage instead of fire damage because, you know, toxicity. But
Wait.
but I'm using I'm using the stat of a fire elemental for simplicity's sake. You know what? I'll give it a 50-50 chance.
Okay, that's what I was about to offer. If you're just like, well, how about a literal flip of a coin?
I think that's I was considering like saying no, but that's a hilarious idea. So I'm gonna give it a chance.
There's literally a chance that I could just basically just walk up and go. It just.
Well, it's a pretty good gust of wind, but yeah, I'm saying there's a chance.
Okay. I just wanted to check that. He hasn't spotted back in, but
Sure.
I wanted to check it.
Yeah.
I am going to cast Guiding Bolt at a level as a level 2 spell.
Okay.
I'm not going to use my second level 3. I'm going to use one of my level 2s. So D20. Come on.
What?
That's crazy.
Wow.
Well, technically it's a 8, but because
That's
of my
still
spell
less than
bonus.
his armor class, so just like zooms right past him. And he said, "Oh yeah, Matrix moment. Heck yeah."
Tricks.
Man just said, Harry Potter, what's up? Deflecting it over he's fucking just Snape, just, yes.
But, yeah. Anything else, Cause?
Can I still move?
Yeah, you can.
I'm just gonna stay there.
Yeah, you can still move.
I'm just gonna bin it.
Okay. Professor Splat is going to spend his action to call upon the Phantom Elemental once again. And he's also going to use his bonus action to see if he can... Let's see here. You know, one thing I'm a little disappointed by, in the right circumstances to be awesome, but there's one of the fandom's favor things is called Docs, which sounds really like something he would definitely try to do here. But the Docs effect is you learn the creature's vulnerabilities, resistances, immunities, and whatever, which is which is more helpful for players than for NPCs.
Mm-hmm.
But actually, you know what? He's just hold on. Can he use his? No, wait. Oh, actually, okay. I think I got it. Is it a bonus action? Dang it, it's an action. He already spent his action. Never mind. I thought I was excited about something, but he's using his action to conjure that thing, and that will be it. So now the Phantom Elemental is going to attack Kaz a couple of times. I just realized, where is my... There it is.
Baron just casually drops one of the players' IP addresses.
Oh my gosh.
No! It whiffs!
Oh my gosh.
And it whiffs again!
No! He's casually drops it. Yeah. Oh. And so basically, actually, while this Phantom Elemental is trying to punch you, do you guys know that? So I imagine like one of those like flurry punching anime gifs where there's text in front and it says L ratio bozo irrelevant, and that's actually what you're hearing from the Phantom Elemental, like L ratio bozo irrelevant. And just like keeps trying to do all
sounds
these
like a
things.
Brawlhalla tournament. What the heck?
But you just keep like dodging all of these punches. And
Matrix moment that Splat.
Plus you fell off. You fell off. IP address. Ratio. Yeah. But then Professor Splat is just like, you guys stop. Hit the loser. Hit the. He's just like really upset about his chat's incompetence. Riku. Cope. That's it.
L mauled seed cope.
And actually, like with all those misses, the Phantom Elemental, you hear like all these little like synthesized voices of like, Pepe Copium, whatever. Is that the frog's name, right? Of that emoji, whatever. Copium, like, or colon, copium, colon, copium, or just like that emoji, just like visible all across the elemental. Anyway, Riku's turn.
Okay.
All I'm hearing in the back of my head is literally just that meme from the Russian Badger. It's the don't care, didn't ask.
Don't care, didn't ask.
Get real L mauled seeds cope. That's all I'm hearing in the back of my head.
Okay, so what I want to do, I know this sounds crazy, okay, but I want to jump off this table and do a 360 no scope with my hunting rifle.
The last time you jumped off of something, it got you killed.
Well, it ain't moving. This is stationary.
Yeah, you're gonna 360 one of us.
So extra.
No, but like.
Okay, so first
Imagine
I want
how cool
you
it
to
could be.
make an acrobatics check, a d20 acrobatics check, to see how well the maneuver is.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Like
acrobatics.
jump from here to here. Is that...
You
I mean,
can
it
jump
could be
there,
anywhere.
Like a 10
Yeah, I
to
can't
15,
jump.
a 10 to 15 feet jump is not.
I'd have to be super acrobatic for that. Okay, so wait,
Yeah.
what's my bonus on acrobatics right now?
Yeah, should be listed
0,
next to that.
so
0.
I got a 6. Yeah.
You got a 6.
16.
16. Okay.
Okay.
And
I thought you said 6. I was just. Oh.
Bro, imagine if like all I go 1, I just like spit off and like break my ankle.
Let me
You
see if I
just
understand you
clapped
right. You
him.
want to like jump forward over his head. You want to jump forward over his head, and like while you're up there, spin around, and as you're landing, like hit him with your. I'm assuming your.
Yeah, pretty much.
shotgun. Okay.
However you can imagine it.
Hyena, L plus basic.
As long as I'm just spinning.
Don't care, didn't ask, you're a nerd, no. No witches, stack no paper, lame.
No wenches. Plus scurvy.
Yeah, Hyena, just be careful about swearing in the chat, that's all. But that was great. Thank you for that. Okay, so Riku, you're
Yes.
able to do this acrobatic maneuver, but let's see if you hit with your shotgun. So another d20 roll, please.
Okay.
It's a 13!
13 plus. What's your bonus with the weapon?
With the weapon. Wait. So what would that be?
So in the middle box, there should be a list of your weapons there.
Yes. Shotgun attack. Wait. This is attack bonus and damage type.
Yeah. Did you not have those filled out?
The attack bonus I don't have filled out, but the damage type I do.
Okay, so the attack bonus, you would add your you would add your dexterity to this because it's a firearm, which I guess is
Which would be 0.
0. And you rolled a 13, right?
13, yes.
13. I'm sorry to say, you just barely miss.
I would have looked so cool though.
You
But you did jump, right?
You looked really cool. You just missed.
But I missed.
And so then Professor Splat says, the fandom is also saying the same thing, like an echo, basically, like L plus ratio plus cringe plus mold plus seeds plus don't care plus didn't ask plus you're a nerd plus not a
Where's your
professor,
earnings?
plus
Where's
no
your
wife,
PR?
plus you play Brawlhalla.
Hey, I said multiverses for a reason because it's got no lore.
Damn.
Bro. Let's see.
You're not a lore master.
/ ban Sora Wiz.
Wait, it does have lore?
It really no. It was hard for me to get into multiverses because it doesn't have its own, like, obviously there's plenty of lore for each individual character, like Scooby-Doo and DC and whatever, but there's nothing in the game of multiverses apart from just like they're all here. Like, it's kind of the Smash Brothers toy box kind of thing, which it's fun and cool. I like Smash Brothers, I like multiverses, but I personally get more engaged when there's like more connections between the characters. Connections more than just more than just Velma saying to Batman, looks like the real detective won this match, which is fun. I think multiverses is great, but Sora, you play multiverses because there's no lore. That's low, man. That's I don't know how I'm supposed to feel about that. Actually, you know what? I know exactly.
I was writing that from your perspective, though.
I know. Oh, you're right.
That was
from my
Bear
perspective.
embodying somebody.
Well, in that case, Sora, L plus ratio plus cringe plus mold plus seeds plus didn't ask plus don't care plus you're a nerd plus you're not a lore master plus no wife plus you play multiverses.
Damn.
Anyway,
Take 5
got
necrotic
way off-
damage.
Got way off. Actually,
Roll initiative.
maybe I should have had some of you guys roll for psychic damage. The glasses emote. We got way off track there, but it was fun. Anyway, is that it, Riku? No bonus action or anything?
No, I'll just I guess be pretty
You can do a
depressed
cool
about my
pose.
clip.
Okay.
I can do a cool pose. I'm already doing a cool pose. I'm always doing a cool pose.
All right, you do look pretty cool. June's turn.
Okay. So I want to try. Let me see, because I have this thing that I gained at level 3. That it's the meta magic stuff, right?
Oh yeah, meta magic.
So I took the ones that let me choose who to target on an area spell.
Oh yeah, area of effect. You can choose who's affected and who's not affected, right?
So I have the careful spell. Now I have to spend 1 sorcery point
Yeah.
for each creature I want to protect.
I-
So let's say if I want to protect 3 of them, I actually spend all of my sorcery points.
Oh my gosh, is that true? Wow, I forgot that was the case.
Wait, let me actually reread it.
I'm looking at it right. I'm looking at it right now. I'm looking over it. I believe it's careful spell, right?
Yes, the first one.
The first one.
Up
Spend
to-
1 sorcery point and choose a number of those creatures up to your charisma modifier.
Which
So
is
what's
5.
your 5? So you can, yeah. So you can choose everybody. You only have to spend 1.
But
sorcery
I
point.
only have 3 sorcery points anyway.
Okay, so you only have to
But
spend 1 to do what you want to do.
Okay, so what I want to do is like move over here
Okay.
and protect my 3 allies, of course, and then do the how is this spell called again? Let me check.
Is it Thunder Wave?
It is Thunderwave.
It is Thunder Wave. Okay.
Well, question real quick.
Yeah.
If that spell is cast, are we still protected? So say if I use an AoE,
I think it's just
we're
one turn.
still protected,
So, like,
or
it's
is it
my
just
turn then.
It's
June's
only
turn?
when June casts a spell.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
It's like if I
Because
choose
if
to
we would
defend-
just throw back-to-back thunder waves at him.
Oh, that would be great. That would be fun.
You're welcome.
Nice.
You're always welcome to try that. So, but yeah, no. Only June's Thunder Wave will have the careful spell property. So
Okay, I
that
just wanted to-
means so it's 15 feet. 15 feet away from you, right? That's the
Let
Look.
me.
no 15 feet on the side. So that will hit both. Both of them, both the Phantom Elemental and the and Professor Splat.
Awesome.
So yeah, 15 feet is that's 2.5 tiles. No, sorry, 15 feet is 2.5 tiles total, so it's 1.25 tiles away from you. So that would still just barely hit, but it's more like this. It's more like, yeah, something kind of like that.
Oh, so to like hit both of them, I would like have to sit.
Yeah,
here.
you'd have to be there. Yeah.
Okay. Then
Okay. Great. So first, I'm gonna have the fandom roll. What's your spell save DC?
Let me check again. Spell save DC 13.
13. So you need to roll 13. This is a Constitution save, right?
It is. Yes,
Well,
Constitution.
there we go.
save.
Okay. There's that, and then Professor Splat rolls 7 plus. Yeah. Okay. So the fandom succeeds, but he does not, which means that the fandom will take half damage, while he will take full damage. And he'll be pushed back.
Exactly that.
So that's
Damn.
2d8.
Yep.
I'm trying to use all the things I couldn't before.
Honestly, go. Yeah.
Like all the things I unlocked.
Find out. Yeah. Pull out all the stops here.
Giving it all. Okay, I have to roll 2d8s, right? I'm
2d8 for the damage. Yeah.
or that's the creature rolling themselves.
You just roll 2d8 once, and then I apply that damage to each of your
Okay.
targets.
There we go.
8. Okay,
I
so
take it.
Professor Splat takes the full 8 damage, while the fandom only takes 4. And also, Professor Splat is pushed back 10 feet, I believe. So he gets knocked into Riku, like,
Who is magically protected.
Alright. And now it's Syn's turn. Let's see what we're gonna have her do. To be fair, Syn does have a decent amount of like other things she can do, especially like outside of combat. But like her main like mode of attack are these crystal shards that she just sort of flings about everywhere. Alright, so she's going to do another attack against Professor Splat. Oh. Yeah, she's not doing too great. she's admittedly not so she's not like the best fighter actually. She's very skilled at a lot of other things, especially with like computers and technology. But when it comes to actually fighting, she actually is like, you know, she is legitimately showing how she could be better, honestly. But that brings us back to Kaz.
You know what? We're gonna take the 50-50, baby. I'm gonna use Gust of Wind.
Okay.
And I am going to send it at the Fandom Elemental.
Okay. So you can either flip a coin IRL, or you can roll any dice and determine evens for one and odds for the other.
Okay. We'll do... You know what? Let's make it spicy since it is kind of a gray area that we're playing in. We'll roll a d20 for it.
I love it. D20. Okay.
And then, what's your call?
Let's do evens. It works. Odds. It does not.
Okay.
Do you want evens?
Yes. Evens to work. Odds for not.
Even.
Come on, even.
Ooh.
Damn.
Heck, dude.
You know what happens after that? You hear a cacophony of voices. L plus ratio plus cringe plus small plus please. Let's go. You're a nerd. No, Matt, you're no why you're my multipliers.
But however, with that, the elemental needs to make a strength saving throw.
Okay.
While yelling.
For
18.
Okay.
Well, 18 plus. Oh gosh. It probably is about 18. Yeah, it's 18.
Okay. So if it was under 15, it would have been pushed back 15 feet.
Okay.
But
Nope. They're just trying to ratio you. It's okay.
yeah.
All right.
I should have just tried to apply the pain to Splat, but I wanted to see if it would work. It was worth it.
Professor Splat is going to turn to you. Kaz seems to be like, all of you, like all three of you, are doing a lot to antagonize this guy. But like Kaz just has like a special, like, I don't know, just like the things that he's been saying in retaliation have been particularly, like fueling the toxicity, shall we say?
The hate.
Fueling the hate.
Bring it, nerds.
So, what he's going to do is he is going to cast Vicious Mockery on you. Which, and I kid you not, like even like this is a normal D&D spell, and it says you unleash a string of insults laced with subtle enchantments at a creature you see within range. If the target can hear you, they must succeed in a Wisdom saving throw or take psychic damage.
That's crazy.
Okay.
Vicious Mockery is a mainstay in bards, especially warlocks sometimes. But yeah, I love Vicious Mockery. Is fantastic. This is the real L plus ratio plus cringe plus maul plus C.
So I have to roll d20, I'm assuming?
So yeah, so you're doing a Wisdom saving throw. So you add the number next to your saving throw thing.
Plus the wisdom as well?
Well, no. So the box says saving throws. It has like strength, dexterity, constitution. The number next to wisdom in the saving throw box up in the upper left.
Upper left. I don't think I have that.
It should be just your... Well, actually,
you might have proficiency in. So on the left side.
That wasn't my roll. I just dropped the dice.
That wasn't the roll. Okay.
So
on the left-hand side of your character sheet, there's the 6 boxes with your main stats.
I see it now. I see it.
Saving throws. Yep.
Wisdom
saving
plus
throws.
7.
7. Yeah, that makes more sense for you.
14.
14. And you needed to let's see, it was okay, you do not succeed, I'm afraid. That was not quite high enough. So what happens is you will take let's see, there's that, but he also, like, because of like He also has something that kind of turns. So a fandom warlock in the Technomancer's textbook not just has they have cruel mockery and outrageous mockery at like certain levels, basically, which makes their vicious mockery more powerful. So he's going to roll 2d4, and he's going to add his charisma to his vicious mockery damage. He also gets to attack with the spell twice. Or he can attack with the spell twice instead of dealing leveled up damage. No, I'm just going to attack it once and add the charisma damage, because that's fun. Alright. So he's adding +5 to this damage, and it is 9 damage. Plus, you cannot take reactions until the start of your next turn. So you can't do opportunity attacks. You can't act out of turn until after your next turn. So yeah, his attacks like hit you kind of a little. It hit different, shall we say?
Yeah.
Now, personally.
Okay.
I wouldn't take that.
But yeah, you take 9 psychic damage, and we move to. Oh, sorry, the elemental needs to attack first. Actually, he's gonna attack Kaz as well. So, just like normal is like punches, basically. That is an unnatural 20, so not a natural 20, but like it adds up to 20. And then that is 13. Does that hit?
13. That does hit, yes.
Okay, so he's going to attack twice, 2d6 each time. Okay, so 9, so that's 12 damage. He's going to hit you again
12?
for, yeah, so 12 damage plus 9 damage, which is a total of 21.
Okay.
Oh man.
Boom! Boom.
Wait, it's not that right now.
Pepe shared in our Discord chat how many hit points he has left.
I am at -8.
Ooh, so yeah, so Kaz, you're not dead, but you're unconscious. You will have to.
I need to do death saving throws.
You'll have to do death saving throws on your next turn.
I will make sure I'll hit everything.
You will regret.
Okay, so that brings us to.
I should have moved.
And actually, as Kaz comes down, the last thing Kaz hears is from the mouth of both Professor Splat and his chat. You just got Splat, and it's just everything goes black, goes dark.
Somebody revive me so I can go postal.
Riku,
I have my glass cannon spell available, and I will use it.
Okay.
Nice, dude.
Is it my turn now?
Oh yeah, it is. It is your turn.
Okay. We're gonna make this as high. We're gonna give myself the highest chance of hitting at least one thing by doing flurry of blows again, but with the arms.
All right. So you get to do a normal attack, and then after that, you get to attack twice with your fists.
Okay, so normal attack would be flurry of blows, right?
So flurry of blows happens after you do a normal attack.
Okay.
So that would be like your shotgun.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Did I not have a baton at one point? Whatever. I feel like I did, but like, doesn't really matter. It's just a stick.
Fair enough.
Assault rifle,
Yo.
which I don't have the stat points for.
You don't have the stat points for? Not a problem. I got you covered. So, so for the rifle, yeah. So I mean, you the attack you roll normally.
D20.
Also, since you are within 5 feet from him, that you'll be rolling this at disadvantage. Mammoth Marble, hello, welcome.
Okay.
If you step away, that'll be attack of opportunity.
Yeah, I guess I'll step away.
Okay. So he's gonna try to just do a simple punch. at you.
Also, why am I so close to him?
Because he got pushed back into you by
got
the
pushed
thunder.
back into you because of the thunder wave. But he
Mhm.
missed. So, yeah, you can step away now.
Where do
Okay.
you want to move here?
I guess there.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that'll work. I'll move
Get back
him
myself
over
into the corner.
here to make it more like 10 feet, basically.
Mm-hmm. So I'm guessing a D20 is what I roll.
Yep.
A 10,
10 plus your dexterity is 0.
which is
So,
0.
That misses.
Damn.
But you can
You-
still you can do
Yeah.
you can do flurry of blows. So you get to attack 2 more times. Roll a d20 for each one to see if you hit.
Okay, D20 for...
For your
Wait,
first
D20 how many times?
twice because you're attacking with 2
Okay.
fist attacks.
11.
Arms. That
4.
misses. One more time.
Wow.
12. That misses as well.
I'm gonna kill myself.
And, no, don't do that.
I'm not.
The Professor Splat says, "Is that a JoJo reference?
Yes, it is.
You're not even hitting
Right.
anything. It's gotta be a JoJo reference." Anyway, now we move to June.
Okay.
Pepe, what would you like to do?
Yeah. I can't protect them anymore, and I don't want to finish the cause here, so I will do magic missiles again. I have used 2 level 1 spells. I have 2 left. So, well, actually, first, let me check the shield.
The shield spell. So if you want to do shield, that is a reaction spell. If someone's attacking you, you can use your reaction out of 2. You can use your reaction to immediately cast shield to raise your armor class.
Okay.
So that's
Because what I wanted to do was
Yeah.
use shield and then move out of the creature's range. But if you tell me I can do it as a reaction,
yeah.
I will attack this turn, and if then I get attacked by the
Yeah.
elemental, I will use. Okay.
Yeah.
Then I will use Thunder Wave. And with
You're
one
using Thunder Wave. Are you using
Thunder Wave? Sorry, magic missiles.
Oh, magic missile. Okay.
Yes.
Uh,
All targeted at.
You're targeting Professor Splat. Okay. Sounds good. So, yeah, you get to roll 3d4 and add 3 to the total damage.
3d4s
Come on, 15.
Oh,
to
oops,
the
wrong
pile
one.
of die. Nice.
So 14.
14 damage. Okay.
Oh, wait, yeah, JoJo?
But yeah, did you you said you wanted to move?
Oh, no.
No, you're good? Okay. We move to Syn, and she's going to try to attack as well with her shards once again. Professor Splat is looking terrible right now, by the way. I can't pick up the dice. I'm just going to bring a new one to add to the pile. What? How do I keep rolling ones?
Aaron, I'm gonna need you to get one of them sugar cube dice and just eat it the next time you roll a 1. Because you're throwing for us right now, and I'm gonna need you to step
I'm
it
not
up.
trying to, man. Also, I have
Absolutely
to
throw
say, you
it
guys
aside.
would have been dealing with this elemental for a lot longer if Pepe hadn't shut down the stream. So you know, a lot of this is you're getting very lucky, and you're also being clever. I'm just saying.
We also got like a million 20s at the start.
That too, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it also helps that literally the opening blow was a 27.
Yeah. So you guys know I'm not fudging my rolls, so you know I'm just.
I mean, I
letting you
doubt
know.
it.
It is Kaz's turn. You need to make a death saving throw. Roll a d20, sir. Once
I
again,
roll?
higher, like 10 or higher is a success. Lower than 10 is a failure. Okay, that's 1 success. So if you get 2 more successes, you become stabilized. But you don't need to roll again until your next turn.
Yeah.
It is now Professor Splat's turn, and he actually looks really terrible. He looks like all beat up and everything, and he is actually on his turn. He said, "Okay, hold on, no, chat, stop, please. Wait." And he kind of like turns to Syn and to all of you, honestly, because you're all like in the general area. He gets down on his knees and says, "Look, I don't want to die. All right. This is about Sakura Doki's wallet, right?
And you're just being a jerk. I'm dead.
I will transfer everything that belonged to Sakura Doki, all of her funds, all of her tokens, everything, put it back in her wallet. I'll even show it, and actually he kind of like turns over to the stream, and he says, "We'll talk later," to his chat. And the stream is shut off. And he kind of shows his phone. Look, I'll even, like, he opens his wallet, and he says, "Look, I'll even," and he selects everything that belonged to Sakura Doki. He has his finger over the transfer button. He said, "Look, I'll do it. All right? But I'll only do it if you don't destroy me. All right?"
I look at Syn to look for approval, and if she doesn't say anything, I will.
So Syn kind of like looks down, and she kind of like, she closes her eyes and kind of like inhales through her nose and gives a slow exhale.
Okay.
And then
So
she looks at him like dead in the eyes and said, "If you do anything again against Sakura Doki, against me, against anyone in Deadly Syndicate or Var-City, or anybody I care about, I will not stop myself or my associates. Is that clear?" And Professor Splat said, "Yeah, yeah. So we're good? We're Gucci? Like we're solid? We're poggers?"
That's not the word that we use, but
I want the, I mean, just personally,
Hiding
sidebar
spaces.
here. Seem a little salty there. Hey, I'm in death saving throws, okay? I want him to admit it to his. I want him to admit what he did.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, maybe we
Just-
should like force him to publicly say what he did.
So if you want him to, do you want to tell him that that's what you want him to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna say that. Like,
You
and,
hear
and
your
you're
anguish
going
across
to
the
like,
apartment. Ace. Anyway, so you say that you want a public apology. You said
yes.
a public apology. Okay. I'm not like in my setup. I have a whole setup in my house and everything. Like I'm not there. I can't do it like now. But I can transfer everything now. He pushes the button. And he says, "Now, okay, there. You should check Sakura Doki's wallet. Everything has been restored. All right. She's lost
Tokens as well.
the tokens. Yes, all the tokens, all the currency, everything is there. All right.
I'm speaking incoherently from the floor.
Oh, what?
The
I'm sorry.
tokens.
You're not even stabilized. Why am I responding to cause here? But he
It's just babbling on the floor.
he makes it clear. By the way, it's like a little bit of time has passed. Cause, roll another death saving throw, please.
Oh God.
We are out of combat, basically. We can go back in when we need to, but so a little bit. Okay, that's a
Let's go.
second success.
Let's
You did
go.
pretty well. So, but he does show that he transfers everything. He said that now you want a public apology. All right.
A public apology or you die. I mean,
All right, but he turns to Syn and to Riku and to June, not to Cause because you're,
On the floor.
unconscious. But he says, "Is it all right? Give me 2 days. All right. I'll give the
2
okay.
days you have.
Mammoth Marble. Thank you for the reminder to hydrate. I will certainly do that. Give me 2
Can't
days.
tell, but like
If you do not
we
see,
trust you.
if you do not see an apology video from me on my channel in 48 hours, I'm not going to finish that statement. I'm just going to say I'm going to publish something in 48 hours. All right? Are you happy?
I will take it, honestly.
It's on the ledger that Sakuradoki has all their things back. I can't take anything back on the ledger now. I'll tell the Leguri people to scrap the whole idea. Honestly, okay, obviously I wasn't being completely truthful here. Back there, I was hoping that they would create a fork to get rid of like some other like transactions that made me that frankly didn't look very good. I was gonna make sure that I kept her tokens. Gonna make sure that it still happened. But clearly, you guys are like, again, I do not want to die. I want to like, I have a lot of things planned for my channel. I have a lot going on with lots of other people. I do not want to end here. All right. So you win. You effort. You happy?
Kind of.
Kaz, roll another death saving throw. You are back up with 1 hit point.
Go.
So you see.
I spring to my feet, gun in hand, because I heard none of this.
you see Professor Splat on his knees, and preach the Glock, dude. Yeah, I fixed everything. Okay, don't shoot. They can attest. You know that source trust me, trust them, bro. And then Syn turns to Kaz and she nods, affirming what he said.
Fine. I wanted to kill him.
I mean, we can.
Can we kill him, please?
If there's not an apology up in 48 hours, he's dead.
Like, drag him along.
So I'm assuming, is that what Kaz actually says to him?
Well, I don't even know that there's an apology coming.
You would know that, actually. They would tell you.
I would know that?
Yeah.
All right, how about this? If there's not a apology up in the next 48 hours, as you're promising, we will hunt you down and we will not spare you next time. You're lucky they're on your side here, because I want to kill you.
Deal. You got it. Good. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Subscribe to my channel so you can see the video.
Oh my god.
And
I raise the pistol back up.
hey, yo, okay. You can dislike it if you want. There's a dislike button. Dislike and subscribe. Is that cool? Like, you can do that, right?
That's something I'd say.
Oh no. Okay.
The platform even put up the platform even reinstated dislike numbers now, so you can even see how much you've ratioed me. Doesn't that sound good? You'd rather ratio me than kill me, right?
The best ratio is a firearm.
Now that.
Now that's a lot of damage.
But yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine here.
Anything else you guys want to say to Professor Splat?
I don't want to talk to him anymore.
ratio.
Elpless ratio.
Elpless ratio was cringe, was mold. Steve was didn't care, but didn't ask, because you're a nerd. Plus not a lore master, plus no wife, plus you play multiverses.
And he kind of like hangs his head, and he kind of takes all that, except when you say, and plus you play multiverses. He looks up and says, "Hey, I'm a multiverses partner. You don't say that to me." It's a good game, gosh darn it.
There's no lore. Backhands.
Actually, it's the future. So they actually had a huge lore update like 2 years ago, about like that had a huge crossover with Fortnite. And
is there a video from Baron yet? No.
He lost interest.
No interest. No video from Baron. There is no lore.
No,
I'm
too busy diving into the the Brawlhalla web comic or something. I don't know. There's a Skullgirls web comic, by the way. Really good.
No video from Baron. Lore doesn't exist.
Great. So there's nothing else you guys want to say to Professor Splat. You guys essentially go back to your you guys go back to base and you report everything, and Sakura says, "Yeah, I got everything back. Thanks, you guys." Oh man, I would have really liked to give that guy a piece of my mind myself, but oh wait, he streamed it, didn't he? Oh, I'm gonna watch the stream. Hold on. And she goes off.
It's 2 votes actually.
Right. Oh yeah, two streams. Yeah. Thanks to June. Okay.
Honestly, if that didn't hit with the nat 20, we would have been in some straits right about there.
Oof, man. All right. So, is there anything you guys? Is there anything you guys want to do to conclude? So, well, I should say first of all, like even though we are essentially concluding here. I know that this does not necessarily tie up all the loose ends that were out there. There's still all the stuff going on with Block and all of that.
Yeah.
But and I know I called this Blockbusters, although at this point it's Splat Busters at this point. But you also have busted a decent amount of what's going on with Block.
Yeah.
I don't know if this setting will be used sometime in the future, but I also wanted to kind of leave things a bit open as well to kind of maybe something will happen with Block, with Var-City, with Deadly Syndicate later, but definitely all this stuff that happened with Professor Splat and your investigation into Block earlier, that all definitely happened. So I'm gonna make sure to write notes in my lore notes about this kind of stuff happened to Professor Splat, this kind of stuff happened to Captain Bastion and blah blah blah, and everything. So.
Love to see.
But yeah. I mean, also, that's just kind of the nature of cyberpunk settings in general. I've never heard of I haven't really heard of a cyberpunk story where the low life that people lead is fixed, basically. Society is not as easy to fix as that, essentially. So, but...
Yeah, something's probably going to go wrong.
I haven't even watched... I know Cyberpunk Edge Runners has a kind of a sad...
Epilogue session.
Ending epilogue session. So I'm not planning on another. I'm not planning on another streamed session at this point, but I will give you guys a chance to do a bit of epilogue kind of thing. So after this whole ordeal, let's go Kaz, then June, then Riku. Is there anything, Sora, that you'd like to say about what goes on with Kaz in the not necessarily for the rest of his life, but for the next little while, weeks, months, whatever. Days, weeks, months.
I mean, Kaz was a wanderer before Var-City. He becomes a wanderer after. He doesn't really have a...
He still stays with Var-City, or does he...
Still stays with Var-City, but kind of disappears for a bit and goes back to his wandering ways, trying to find himself again after losing his basically entire identity.
Right.
When he was removed from the church.
Yeah, before he was Var-City, he had a whole other identity, and still searching that a little bit.
Yeah,
right.
Trying to fill that void.
Mm-hmm. All right, June. What is June up to in the days and weeks, maybe months?
Sweeper.
She probably stick around with Var-City, playing with them, Buster Chase, and I don't know, maybe go on a mission if there's any.
Yeah.
But just probably everyone in these kind of settings, she doesn't really have a goal or anything. She's kind of aimlessly looking for something to do in her life.
Yeah.
So any opportunity bigger than Var-City, if there's any, she would probably just take it and say her goodbyes eventually.
All right. And then Riku?
I stalk the streets at night as a cop, looking for any suspicious activity for anyone who might be a victim of theft.
All right.
But
you're just a vigilante dressed as a cop.
Yeah.
I will also say that, of course, you guys still continue to compete as Var-City, and you guys do honestly really well. You are being led and coached by some of the best Buster Chase players. There was it's a cool concept, yeah. With Riku and Vigilante and all that. There was even with this whole adventure, there were some aspects of the notes that Astra and I made that we did not get a chance, that I did not get a chance to include in here. For example, there was a whole professional rival team called Driver Ant, or DVA. But
Oh, you told me about them.
yeah, so there was
The one that don't show their faces, right?
they don't show their faces. Yeah, they all have code names. All the players have code names, and so you don't even know if it's like the same person
Yeah,
from
they are
season
very
to season. But they're very like professional and also kind of seen as kind of like bullies in the professional space. But they're also like top of the top, like up there with Deadly Syndicate. I did not see a lot of opportunities to. I didn't really see a good opportunity to include them in this little story I was making. But and like there are other like figures and things that could have done, but. Yeah, you guys. So for the most part, in Varsity, you guys continue to play Buster Chase and do pretty well. There would be the occasional mission, and definitely Syn is employing Deadly Syndicate and Varsity to kind of like try to crack a little more of the sort of the block code, so to speak. So try to find more cracks in their system. Try to see if they can find a way to truly bust block as big as it is, which is no small feat. Maybe that's a story for another time. Maybe that's a story for your imagination. I'm not sure. But, yeah, that will conclude this story of Blockbusters. Thank you all so much for playing. Thank you everyone for watching either the video or the stream or the VODs. And also, as I was telling the players earlier this evening, I may have helped craft a kind of story, but the way that I was approaching this, I had a setting. I didn't necessarily make a story with this. I rather set out to kind of create a fun setting with Aster and with engaging scenarios for the players to sort of play in, with a hopefully satisfying ending. I hope
this has been the most fun I've had playing D&D in a long time.
Thank you. I appreciate that. So thank you all. Thank you, Sora and Pepe and Blaze Guy, for being on this journey with me. I know it's also been a bit of a stretch to try something as different as this for Global Breakout. Lots of people do these kinds of D&D playthroughs and whatever, like raw unedited streams and all that. But it's new for Global Breakout. It's new for an esports esports content brand essentially. So I'm just glad that I had a chance to try it out and give you guys a chance to play in this. So thank you all.
Creating history.
Creating history. Yeah. So yeah, thank you all, and to all of you watching, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.